Like, I went to the dog park when there was like a foot of snow once, and this guy was like, "Are you gonna get that through here?" Like this random guy at the park. I'm like, "I don't know. I'm gonna try it." And it was fine. Like I pushed him around the whole loop at the dog park in super deep snow, and it was pretty good.
Sunlight breaking through the trees, whispers carried on the breeze, footsteps crunching, hearts ignite, feel the earth is breathing, feel the wild it's calling, into the wild we run, we roam. Find the forest, feel at home. Into the wild, hearts alive, where the roots and sky collide.
Hello, and welcome to the Outdoor Mama Podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Jess,
I'm Jen.
And I'm Pam.
and today we're talking all about strollers and wagons.
Yay.
Yeah, it's gonna be mostly you two for this one. So I only had one.
Yeah, you just picked right off the bat.
Yeah. I was told by a mom which one would be best for me. And luckily she had that, so worked out.
I love that. And I feel like we should say that this isn't going to be like a comparison of all like the newest, everything like that. Just things
No.
that we've gone through and things
Mhm.
that we've looked for in our wagons and strollers.
Exactly.
Pam, since you've been through the most, I think. Do you want to start?
Sure. I had my first car seat given to me from a good friend, and so I just looked at like what would fit that one because I really wanted like the kind of all-in-one travel system where you can clip that on and just go with it because I didn't really know what I was looking for anyways at that point. And so I got an even flow pivot, and I actually really liked it for a lot of different reasons. It was, first of all, it looked really nice. It was like all black. I didn't want something with like chrome or like silver or anything like that. I just liked the all black. It has the bassinet, so that also was ideal for me because I was like, I like that they don't always have to be napping in the car seat when you clip them on as you're going for walks in those. So it's like you had that option. I could clip in the car seat, but I could also put baby into the bassinet part of it. And then the cool thing was it, like the bassinet turns into a seat. So really easily you can like just pull a handle and it flips up and do a couple clips and it's a seat, which I thought was really cool.
That's cool.
Like I think the one that I was looking at that point too was like the Uppa Babies. And it's like you had, I think some of them came with a bassinet, but not all the brands and stuff did, and they're expensive.
Yeah.
Like to buy a bassinet. So I feel like most people, if it doesn't come with it, you're not really gonna get one.
Yeah.
Right.
So I love that it did that. And the basket on it was huge. Like I remember, like I still use it sometimes, and yeah, I would just go grocery shopping. Honestly, like it holds good weight. Like my daughter will lay on the bottom now at like 3.5,
Yeah.
which probably shouldn't be, but yeah, it's holding.
So to switch from like the bassinet to the car seat, did you need like a attachment piece or anything?
No,
That's cool.
it just like, yeah, it was built like specifically for
Okay.
that. And so it was just a matter of like clipping on, and I think you clip like this 2 sides to like release to take it off, and then yeah, just straight on, unclip, and then the bassinet seat would come off of it. So then if I was going somewhere and I didn't need the actual bassinet seat, then I would just bring the frame, which just meant that it was even lighter. So took up less space.
Cool.
I feel like that was the only negative for it, was the way it folded and like kind of stored in the car. It wasn't that nice. Like to get a better fit in vehicles, you would take the bassinet seat off and then just put it with it. It's just like two pieces.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
Yeah. And like it would fold with it. It's just pretty big still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas we were looking at one that's very similar to that. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to try to remember that later. But it was a very similar, like I ended up actually like buying one and returning it. So technically I have gone through more. But so that one I bought it and returned it right away. But it had, or technically sold it right away. But it was the same thing where the bassinet turned into a seat, but it actually folded in half. And so that part wasn't like sticking up off of the frame. It was actually folded in half with the frame, so it was even more compact.
Cool.
But when I had bought it, I thought that it was actually going to be smaller than the one that I already had, and it was basically the same stroller. So I was like, no. Yeah.
The first one I had was also an even flow, but it was the Victory Plus jogging stroller, and I bought it because it was the travel system.
Yeah.
And it was on sale when I bought it. So for the car seat and the stroller, it was like $250.
Nice.
Which was like the main reason I went with that one. Because I knew I wanted one. Fighting off a cold.
Yeah, we all are like, kind of struggling today.
I knew I wanted a 3-wheel style stroller. And then that one was just such a good deal that I was like, yeah, that's the one I'm going to go with.
Yeah.
It was like so easy to push, and like the inflatable wheels versus like the hard rubber wheels on the other strollers. Like I could go through mud, snow, rocks, sand, whatever. It was so easy.
You should say hard rubber or just plastic.
Or plastic,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like there is a difference, like the 3 differences, I believe. So.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then like the car seat just snapped right into it. I didn't need any.
And the seat didn't come off or anything, right? You just plug it in.
Yeah, there's just like 2 little clips on the side, clipped in just like it clips into the base in the car. And then with the 2 sunshades, because it fully covered the baby.
Right, because the seat sunshade, or sorry, like the
car
stroller
seat sunshade and the stroller sunshade overlapped each other.
Yeah.
And then they were mesh on the sides, so like you could have shade and still have some breeze in there.
That is nice.
Yeah, that's how my Bob was too.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
And then it was kind of big when it folded because it still had like the big point on the front for the 3rd wheel, and because the wheels were so big.
Yeah.
But the big wheels is what I like the best about it.
Yeah.
Toss up. And then when you're just using the stroller, if you wanted to lay back when they were napping, it was like a one hand pull the thing and loosen it, and they could lay back.
Nice.
So easy to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it came with the snack tray and the cup holders for the baby.
Oh,
and I had cup holder for myself.
Sweet.
Nice. Yeah, mine didn't have any cup holder for myself. I think you could buy them, but I had gotten like a parent console kind of thing that you could just add onto the handle. And the bassinet seat did come with like a snack tray on it kind of thing that you could use as in like the seated position, but I like never really used it. It was just kind of like an awkward size in a way. And like the clip on and off was just kind of annoying, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The only thing I didn't like about that one was that the underneath storage was not very big. Like if I took my coat off on a walk, that pretty much filled the whole area.
Because it was like a little triangle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not very big at all.
Yeah, mine was not jogger style. And it was funny that you said that that's exactly what you wanted. I didn't even think about that. In my brain, I was like, I don't jog.
I don't jog either. I
Yeah.
do not run.
I also do not jog.
Yeah, like that honestly was all I thought at that point was like, I don't jog, so I don't need a jogger style. Like not thinking about the fact that like that would be just so much better on like uneven terrain.
And like
They need a different name, please.
Yeah.
I found it so much easier to push like one-handed, like if I was like
Yeah.
eating
Yeah.
or drinking something or
Right?
Which I think is the whole
Sometimes-
point of it, because as jogging, like it needs to be able to steer
Yeah.
like that.
you know, sometimes your kid just flat out refuses to be in the stroller and you need to carry a kid and push a stroller at the same time.
Yeah, or a bike.
Or
Right.
yeah. Sometimes you just need to push a stroller one-handed.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the bob, and like I said, my friend gave me most of her baby stuff.
Friends.
Yeah, it made all my decisions so easy because we like have a pretty similar lifestyle. Like we were all both like always at the track for the most part when they were babies, where it's all dirt and like uneven ground. So yeah, she gave me her, well, she didn't give it to me, but it was a steal for the $900 that it is brand new.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was the Revolution Flex, I'm pretty sure. Like they don't have the exact same one anymore, but that's the closest to what I had. And it's very similar to your like 3-wheel
Yeah.
jogger, the Even Flow, but it had a bit more storage.
And yours has the adjustable handle, right?
Oh, that was really nice,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
Mine didn't have an adjustable handle, so
Yeah. And really, like, I used it more for my son than for myself, because once he got old enough to walk, then he wanted to push his empty stroller by himself, so I could like adjust the handle low enough so that he could actually reach it and push the stroller himself.
nice.
Yeah, and that thing was awesome. Like, I went to the dog park when there was like a foot of snow once, and this guy was like, "Are you gonna get that through here?" Like this random guy at the park. I'm like, "I don't know, I'm gonna try it." And it was fine. Like I pushed him around the whole loop at the dog park in super deep snow, and it was pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, and it was compatible with the Britax like infant car seat that I have, and it's good with the Greycos too. So that was
Yeah, I
super
think
easy.
From what I've seen, that the Bob can fit quite a few different seats into it.
Yeah, maybe it's even more now, or depending on the kind that you get, because they have like 3 different types of the joggers. And that's just the single jogger. Like there's the doubles too. So yeah.
And the doubles are
I-
side by side, right?
Yeah.
Like I would assume so with a jogger, it'd have to be.
Yeah. So that's all I got. I really liked it. I also had an Even Flow, like a 4-wheel one, but I only used it a handful of times because I just loved the bob so much.
And your Bob had so much storage.
It did. It had like the pocket in the back and the underneath storage. Like I could put I always forget what it's called, the Audac, the big gray diaper bag with like the
whole backpack diaper bag.
Yeah, like that thing could have been packed and I could still fit it in my under storage
Nice.
stroller. So that was sweet.
Yeah. I couldn't do that on my Even Flow.
I could
Yeah.
fit 2 of them on mine. The bottom of that thing was big. Like I went to Costco shopping and took that and like
Crazy.
just piled things underneath.
Actually, I do remember shoving quite a bit of groceries in mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I could only do
nice.
that if I was just getting like a couple things.
I'm pretty sure I fit a whole thing of toilet paper from Costco underneath there.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like because obviously it extends past or whatever, but just
Yeah.
the way it fit in there. Pretty
Sweet.
sure.
Bonus.
Yeah.
What
Very
else
good.
have you guys tried?
I ended up getting the Uppa Baby Minu V2.
Is that the one that you brought on your trip?
Yeah. Yeah, so that was way pricier. So I should say that the Evenflow I bought used as well,
Yeah.
but it was like brand new looking. But yeah, really cheap. But the Minio V2 I ended up buying brand new because we did everything last minute for the trip.
Yeah.
And then we were like, I was researching all that one's like packed up small enough and like what we might be able to bring on a plane, like in the overhead, that kind of stuff. It ended up like it wouldn't work in the overhead, but the one that I can't remember exactly the one I wanted at that point, but I couldn't get it in town. And then this one was in town and it was like barely any different. Like, yeah, there was like a couple of features that I didn't really care about, I think. So I was like, we're just going to get this one and we're going to love it. And yeah, we've loved it actually. It was amazing. We didn't get any extra pieces for it at that point. So what it is, like it folds up pretty small, doesn't fit on the overhead in planes, but when we were on trains and stuff, you could put it on the overheads in Europe, like most of the trains you could. So that was nice. Just like folded really fast, like one-handed, open and close. It was hard when we were looking at that point because she was only 2.5 months old. And so a lot of them, you can't put them in like just a regular stroller yet.
Right.
You want it, like it needs to be flat enough. So most of them were designed for like 6 months and up. And so, or like I can't remember what it was. I think it's 6 months and up. And then this one was designed, I believe, for 4 months and up.
Okay.
But we actually used the I forgot about that. So we did get one accessory. We got the Uppa Baby, I think it's called Snug Baby, that is actually made for the other strollers. But when we were there, we actually fit it on it and it worked in there as well. So it meant that it added more padding like on the sides of her so that she was like in there more snug kind of thing. And then, yeah, we weren't worried about her like flopping around. So she was in there good with that. And it folded up with it. Like it meant that the sides kind of like collapsed a bit with it, but it folded up still fine, which was nice. Yeah. And it had a decent storage. Like we could fit the backpack in it, but you had to like, it couldn't be super full with like hard things because you had to kind of like push it in there.
Yeah.
And like do it a certain way.
Yeah.
So that was a bit kind of tricky. Like we figured it out and that's how we were able to make everything work on the trip. Like, because we were doing a lot of taking it out, collapsing, like moving things around, like on and off trains. But it was awesome. It has like a strap on it too, so you can literally just throw it over your shoulder.
Oh, that's sweet.
So yeah, the Olympics were recently. This is a kind of a tangent, but it was in Milan, and like the church that was on like the image for a lot of the Olympics is called the Duomo, and we climbed to the top of that church. It's like hundreds of steps going up, and we carried that stroller. Like I carried my daughter and my husband carried the stroller because we were like, we're not gonna just like ditch it. Super light, like might as well. He just threw it over his shoulder, like I think just kind of held it or whatever. And yeah, we're in the line and people are like kind of looking at us like, you're gonna carry a baby and you're gonna carry that? Like, are you sure? We're like, yeah, it's fine. I'm only just like 3 months postpartum.
Right? Big deal.
Yeah. It was good.
You just reminded me. Oh my God. We took our Bob to Mexico and we went to the ruins in Tulum.
Yeah.
And one person that we saw was like, that looks kind of big for this place. They're like, are you going to get it through? I'm like, I was so confused. I'm like, everything's outside. like, yeah, we'll be fine. And then we get to like the gate where you first go in, and it's like a stone wall. It's huge. And then there's a teeny tiny little doorway that you have to go through to get to the ruins.
Oh, funny.
And it's up like these little stairs. I say little, but it wasn't. So we made it through, but it was like jimmying our way through. And then there were so many stairs. Like once you get past the ruins, you kind of have to keep following like the way through the shops and stuff. And there's like sets of stairs around like every corner. So we ended up carrying that freaking stroller with like baby in it because he was like passed out most of the time.
Yeah.
Up like so many stairs, and like people were just watching us. Like we probably looked terrible because it was already so freaking hot, and we were just like sweating carrying this freaking stroller.
And your
around.
stroller's not light.
No. And there's so many stairs. I totally forgot about that until just
So
now.
funny. We did a lot of stairs too with
Yeah.
the menu. I feel like with the strap, like the carrying strap, it like comes out of the sorry, comes out of the front of the like underneath the seat.
Yeah.
And so it was actually perfect because you could just grab onto that.
Yeah, that's
lift.
nice.
And like it sways a little bit, so I'd have like one hand on the strap and one hand on this sorry, on the seat itself.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it was just to add a little bit of support to like go up or down or something. But
Yeah.
we did a fair bit up and down when there's a lot of places where they like the elevators closed or like or there's an escalator only going one way, which shouldn't really be taking strollers on escalators, but sometimes that's like the only option.
Right?
So yeah. But that one we still use all the time. Like at first I was like, oh, this is only going to be our travel one. And afterwards though, it turned out to be it was so nice having it in the car at all times. Like it takes up like basically no space.
Yeah, that's nice.
And like just, up and down really easy.
Yeah.
The only thing that I preferred the even flow over that one is that the even flow you can turn the bassinet backwards.
Oh yeah.
So you can choose which way they're facing. Whereas like the menu, it's like they're only facing forward. So if it's windy or too bright or whatever, they're just facing that way. So.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. You could do that with the Bob, I remember, in the car seat.
Oh, really? The car
Like-
seat could go each way?
Yeah, not the seat itself in the stroller, but yeah, you could flip the car seat.
Yours
So that was
probably
sweet.
could only go one way, right?
Yeah, the car seat, when you put it in, it only faced backwards.
Right.
That's fine.
yeah.
'Cause-
Yeah, that's pretty much the way I had it every time anyway, because I wanted to see him when he was that
Yeah, because
young.
he was so
Yeah.
little.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, my son's 11 months. I'm like, I still just want you to turn and face me.
Yeah. But cool to have the option.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
And we thought about getting like the rain covers and stuff for the menu, but instead we actually just would like drape a
Blanket?
no rain jacket.
Oh.
Yeah, we would just like throw a rain jacket over the front of it if it
Yeah.
was raining a little bit and just like literally tie the arms on the frame.
Yeah.
It was fine.
That works.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we were really glad that we got that for the trip and still love it.
Cool.
We did get since then, for our second trip to Europe, we got the piggyback, like boogie board kind of thing that you can attach onto it. And I think it would work better for like some kids. Like I think you just need to know if your kid is actually wanting to ride on those. I thought that my daughter would. So we brought it to Europe with us
Yeah.
and she barely used it.
Yeah.
So then we
Uh.
had to like lug, like it's not like it's a lot of extra weight and it doesn't fold up very well with it either. So we'd have to unclip it and like put it into the folded seat
Oh, yeah.
stroller as well. And it just took up a little bit more space. So it was
Yeah.
just my
One
husband
extra step.
was annoyed that we had it with
Yeah.
us. But I thought it would be a good idea. And I did find that one, it kind of like the strap that holds it up. My husband would like kick it by accident and it would come off. And so then he would be like, like this stinking thing.
Yeah.
So we ended up like strapping it up with a Velcro piece instead. But
Okay.
yeah, it wasn't ideal. So
Yeah.
definitely see if your kids like those.
Yeah, that reminds me. I had like a sit and stand stroller for a while.
I remember you saying that. I'm like, I don't remember what that would have been. Sit and stand.
Yeah, I don't remember. Like I had it for maybe 2 months and I hated it, so I got rid of it right away. But like the front seat was like a regular stroller seat, and then the back seat was basically just like a flat, like solid piece. And they could sit on that, and there was one little strap, or there was a part on the bottom that they could stand on and then kind of hold on to that more solid piece.
Right.
But my kid hated sitting or standing on the back part, and I'm like, the back seat part was not comfortable at all, so I don't blame them.
Yeah.
So then I ended up getting the Contours double stroller, which has like a lot of pros, but also a lot of cons. Like, both seats can come off and be turned forward or backward. It doesn't matter. They can face each other. They can be back to back. They can both face forward. They can both face backwards.
Yeah.
And then it also came with a universal bucket seat attachment. So like you could
yeah.
put the car seat in it, which was nice
That's cool.
because I bought it secondhand.
Right.
But there's no snack or cup holders for anyone
Oh,
at
Oh
all.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Really?
Like,
that's weird for a double stroller.
yeah. So I had
So
to
you could
buy.
add one on, or did you buy it?
Yeah, you could like buy them separately for the car seats or like
Right.
for the stroller seats. You could buy a snack tray attachment,
Right.
but again, that's like additional cost. And then I bought like a
Parent console kind of thing.
a mom caddy
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, and then it had like the small hard rubber wheels.
Mm.
So like pushing it over any little bit of snow or mud or anything sucks.
Yeah.
Even on the path, when I tried pushing it that one day, I was like, oh, this is a workout.
You guys
right?
both pushed it. Like Jen
Yeah.
pushed it today. And it is not a fun time.
No, and it was slushy today too, so
Yeah.
that was hard.
But even just on the dry path, it's not.
Yeah, it just doesn't steer very well. I don't know if it's because it's so long, like from front.
I
to
think
back.
that is what it is. When I was looking for like doubles or wagons and stuff, like it seemed like a lot of people were saying that the ones that were so long, like it was the length that was making like,
Yeah.
the difficulty turning and stuff. Which, yeah, I think I tried to turn that while going up a hill and I couldn't even do it.
Yeah. It's also like really awkward to push into a store that doesn't have an automatic door.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Because you gotta like pull the door open, hold it with your foot, and like reach way back here and try to push.
Or reverse in, like back in. That's what
But either way, you're trying to hold the door with one foot.
Oh, because you have to get it past
The door before the
Oh
door
my
starts
gosh.
closing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. And it's like heavy.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
a couple months ago, I had to get you to lift it in and out of my car because I couldn't.
Yeah.
So, there's pros and cons, but not my favorite. And it does not, like, it is so big when it folds up still. Like, it takes up the whole trunk area of
Yeah.
my car pretty much.
Do you have to take the seats off?
No,
Fold it?
you don't. But they do have to both be facing forward, and the
Oh, okay.
front wheels have to be in the right position.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of annoying.
So it's like you have to like put it a certain way and then it'll fold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
also found the 3-wheel ones really awkward though too, like you said. It's like with a car, I have
For
like
the fold, you mean?
yeah, because like with the one back seat in like a regular position for the car seat, of course, and then the other side of my back seat I have down for my dog usually. So like with the dog and the stroller and the kid, that like took up my whole car basically.
Mm. You have a pretty little car, right?
Yeah. Well, it's like it's an HRV. So it's like a small
Small
SUV.
Oh, right.
And
Okay,
like to be fair, my dog is pretty big too, but just that extra like giant wheel in the front takes up so much space and makes it awkward.
yeah.
My vehicle though, it's a 5-seat SUV, but it has like other models have the third row seat. Mine doesn't have the third row seat.
Yeah.
And when
so
I
you
put the
have-
double stroller in there, it takes up almost that whole space.
Yeah.
So I have like a huge trunk space,
Yeah.
and my double stroller takes up most of it.
That's
And I've
wild.
seen how much stuff you can put in there.
Yeah, like without the double stroller, I could fit so much in there.
Right? Because in the summer you have
You
like
live out of it.
yeah, all your beach stuff and everything.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Right?
Yeah, I had been hunting around. I really wanted to get something like a double stroller that like had like the ability to be like switching them around different ways, or a wagon. I
Mhm.
ended up choosing a wagon, and I'm like, I love it, but I'm also like, I just don't use it all the time. Whereas I'm like, I want something that I can still use like all the time in a
Yeah.
way. So I'm still like on the fence about things. I ended up getting the Larktail Caravan V3, and yeah, it is a really cool wagon. Like
Hmm.
the reason why I ended up choosing that one, I was between that one and the Veer. I love the Veer, like the look of the Veer, like how it just looked awesome, and like the way it folded and stuff I thought was really cool, but it was just a fair bit more expensive, I
Yeah.
feel like.
Yeah.
Still, and I'm like, I don't really need to spend that much on this stroller or wagon.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting the Larktail on sale, like good price too. I don't remember exactly, but it was pretty good. And the thing that I thought was really cool was it is a 2-seater, but you can get like a conversion kit for each
Okay.
seat. So it would actually, like, the seat size doesn't change, but it just gives you 2 harnesses on either side. So I was
Okay.
like, well, that tells me that 4 kids fit in it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you don't care about the harnesses, you can have 4 kids in it. And I've definitely had 4 kids in it, and
Yeah.
they've had so much fun in it. Like, they
Nice.
fit really good in there. And not just like young toddlers. Like I had a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old on the
Wow.
one side, and they had plenty of room.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. When we first got it, I was like setting it up in my house, and my husband was like, "You bought a house."
House on wheels.
Yeah, house on
Yeah.
wheels. Like, it's pretty big. But it like maneuvers really well. Like I wish before this episode actually we had put like them side by side to see
Yeah.
like how they compared for like pushing and
Yeah.
like maneuvering. Because I'm like, when we've like pushed it around, we've gone through snow, we've gone through like, I think we brought it through the sand the one day, and it moves pretty good. So
Nice.
I've liked that. Like it's really well made. I was hoping, so it comes with like the each seat, first of all, they recline, which is cool.
That's
So
cool.
like it's pretty square, but then yeah, they recline and it makes it even bigger.
Mhm.
But like kind of goes out from there. It's got like a really big storage pocket that goes, you can put it on the front or the back.
Oh, cool.
And it doesn't get in the way of your legs. I don't think my husband even kicks it like with his long legs.
Mhm.
And it comes with like sunshades that like it can fold with the sunshades on. I was hoping that the length of it with those sunshades would be okay for in my vehicle, but it isn't. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
long, so you got to take those off. But it also has some packages, depending on where you buy it, I think, has another sun topper that's like instead of like the folding over ones, it's like the kind that like I picture like the Wonderful. Is it Wonderful? Is that what it's called? The other brand?
Yeah, that's the one I wanted.
That's what you want. Yeah. So I picture those ones all the time with this type of sunshade where it's like the bars going up and over and then like just a piece of fabric kind of thing. And so it comes with that too. And that will actually fold with it where it like folds down the side.
Oh, yeah.
So it is a little bit nicer with that fold. I just find you don't get as much coverage with that one and stuff. So I like the other ones better. It comes with a rain cover. It comes with a
Nice.
parent console
Yeah.
thing, like plus additional cup holders. I think 2 cup holders that you can clip on the sides
Wow.
and little snack tray things that you can clip into it as well. Those are the only things that I'm like, they failed on those
Oh.
because they can't fold with it.
Oh.
So you have to
Mm.
clip it onto the frame,
Yeah.
which it's not an easy clip, I don't think. Like it's a couple like steps to clip it. And then you have to take it off when you fold. So I'm
Oh,
like,
that's
that's
annoying.
dumb. I don't use them.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, we used it this family day when we were in Fernie. We brought it and we had like I was carrying my littlest one, but the 3 kids were in it and it was super fun because it was super snowy. I didn't push it, so I don't remember how easy it was for that one, like with that much snow. But we had the rain cover over and then we just kind of like propped it up on the one side. So they were just like hanging in there nice and cozy, eating their
Nice.
snacks, watching the ski joring event.
Oh, cool.
And then they'd like come in and out and it was like super easy to be getting in and out with the rain cover still. And the rain
Yeah.
cover even covers the storage
Yeah.
pocket as well, which is
Nice.
nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So it is like amazing. I think my husband calls it the Grand Wagoneer. Because I have the Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Yeah.
And yeah, the long one, the 3-row Jeep.
Yeah.
And so he always jokes that this is the Grand Wagoneer.
Nice.
So yeah. It's nice though that they can all like you can have multiple kids in there. And
Mhm.
then that's kind of why I liked it was then if we all go together, I can be like, just leave yours at home and let's throw them all in together kind of thing. I feel like the only times that we almost did that, I forgot it. You know? Somehow. Yeah.
I always appreciate when Jess has hers too.
Yeah, I wanted the Wonderfold
Yeah.
wagon. Like, I only have one of my own kids at the moment. But I also have a day home, so I was like, I want the Wonderfold because then I can, like, have all the kids and supplies and, like, first aid kit and snacks and diaper
Mhm.
bags and everything I needed to bring. But I just could not justify the, like, almost $1,200 price tag
Yeah.
Fair.
when I only have one kid.
Yeah. I
And
feel like
the-
whenever I saw the Wonderfolds, I felt like when I've seen them in person or even online, I'm like, they just look obnoxious though. I feel like they're so because they sit so high.
Yeah.
Is what I felt like. But there's benefit is a lot of them you can like unzip the side and the kids can crawl in and out. That's the negative to mine is you have to lift them in.
Yeah.
So that height is nice.
Yeah. So I did not buy a wagon.
Yeah.
But I was gifted one for my son's birthday. I can't even remember if it was his first or his second birthday. I don't even know what kind of wagon it is, but it's just like very
like a utility wagon.
yeah,
kind of,
like very basic wagon. There's no harnesses. There's 2 cup holders on the front
yeah.
and like nothing else. So like it folds really small and flat, which is great. And I can carry a lot of stuff in it when we go to the beach.
Yeah.
And like technically I can fit 3 kids in it, but they have to sit like side by side.
Yeah, like when we
lengthwise.
were at the
Sideways.
at the leisure center the one day,
Yeah.
Big Marble Go Center. There was like 3 of them in there, but they had to like maneuver
Yeah.
properly. Or no, was it only 2?
Well, it was
But it was
2
the
and it was a
stuff.
bunch of stuff in
Right,
it.
that's what it was.
But if I don't have all the stuff in it, I can fit
Then-
them like if they sit sideways,
Yeah.
3 side
Yeah.
by side.
Because we've had the 2 boys and then one of the day home kids for
Yeah.
sure in there all at once before.
Yeah. But there's always fighting because there's not
Yeah.
enough room for everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
And I guess so that one's a pull wagon, right? Like the
yeah, that's the other thing. I have to
Yeah.
pull it, and there's no harnesses. So one of my day home kids would always try to stand up in it, and I can't see him because I'm pulling it.
Yeah.
and it's behind me.
That's why I found the Veer used to only be like that pull, like that style of it, like where it's designed for being pulled.
Yeah.
But then they did create one whereas like more of the stroller style where you can push. And that's the one that I was gonna get. But yeah.
yeah,
They're so expensive.
Yeah. There's more and more coming that like you can pull or push.
Yeah,
like
switch.
And I think
Okay.
that is so smart. Because
Yeah.
I think like sometimes in the snow or the sand and stuff
It's
like that, like
easier to
it's easier
pull.
to pull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could have someone help you too.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
that.
Like mine doesn't have like a handle that protrudes on the other side, but it does have like a part of the frame, like it is like a handle,
Mm-hmm.
so you can grab onto that and pull. It's just that it's closer to you than if you're having a handle hanging off of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But I have like maneuvering around things. I've pulled it and had no issue, but just not long term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't fold up small. But I like that, okay, when mine is folded, the one reason why I really liked the fold is because it's very square, well, rectangular.
Yeah.
Like there's not like all these different pieces kind of hanging out. And
Yeah.
so it makes use of its like space folded basically. And you can like pull it or push it kind of like luggage. So
That's cool.
when I'm bringing it in and out of my house, I have it folded and you're just like rolling it up the stairs
Oh yeah.
like luggage. So I thought that was really cool too. And then like when I put it in my trunk, I just like lift it up and then you just roll it back. So I thought that was pretty nice. Whereas like some of them, you're not rolling it once it's folded in.
Yeah.
You have to like lift it and then just push it.
Yeah.
That's like my double stroller when it's folded. Because of the way the basket is, you can't roll it unless you like keep it perfectly 90 degrees
Right.
up, and it's really awkward to
Yeah.
like I just need to get it out of my car and into my house. I don't want to open the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Right?
Yeah. And that was my even flow. Like I wish that it would have like rolled better like that, but it didn't. So then you're having to like pick it up and it was heavy and there's no good way of holding it. Like, yeah, it was just awkward to carry when it was folded.
Is
I'm
that
trying to
all
think.
of
Yeah, I'm
them?
trying to think if I have any more. Oh, I was saying before this. I'm glad I said that before. The hoppy.
That's the one you were trying to remember?
Yeah. No, sorry, not the one I was trying to remember, but one thing that I bought recently that I use on my Mini V2.
Oh, okay.
So it's called the Hoppy. It's like a sling seat.
Yeah.
And so it just attaches with like Velcro, like you strap it around on the top and the bottom. And then they have little clips that you can unclip easily, which is nice. And so I put it on the back of my Mini V2 and my daughter, like I just unclip the top and when she first tries to climb in, she's like, I don't know how to do this. But I'm like, put your butt. Now I can't remember. I think she has to put her feet in first and then climb in. And then it's not that hard, but you have to do it the right way. Otherwise, you just kind of get stuck in it.
Yeah.
But it's nice. Since it's just a sling seat, it's fabric. So it'll fold up with the Mini V2, or you can just unclip it and it has a little storage case too. It also has like a little pocket on it, and it does have a buckle on it as well in there to be able to be strapped in safely.
So it's like a trail magic for strollers.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's cool.
It's like a soft material though, I guess. That would be
Yeah.
a difference. In the back, it does have a little bit of padding to make it more comfortable. But if you didn't want to take up as much space, you could take that padding out too, because it's like in a zip pocket,
yeah.
I'm guessing. So you could take it out for washing and stuff.
That's
But
cool.
yeah. And it's versatile. You can kind of clip it to any stroller pretty much. So I do find the menu is kind of tippy. And so like I can't let her sit in it unless there's somebody sitting in the seat above. So like if you're trying to sit in it, then the menu will tip over.
Too back heavy.
So, yeah, exactly. Just because the stroller is very light. I really like that one too. Been using that. Like I don't use it a whole bunch. I haven't had it for very long, but it's been nice for just like going to the mall and just in case my daughter doesn't want to walk around anymore. We went to the Esplanade the one day and she was using that.
Cool.
Do you guys have any strollers or wagons on your wish list?
I obviously do not.
No.
I could still use the bob. I just
I
haven't.
think my sister-in-law also had a bob, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she like used it for like outings until my nephew was like 6.
Yeah, like I don't know why I don't use it more. Like he mostly has his bike with him now anyway.
Yeah.
I think that's why I don't bother bringing it. But yeah, like I could still use it. So I really wouldn't need another one for anything.
Yeah.
So
I keep on looking.
You just like love to try all the new baby supplies.
yeah.
You've been through so many carriers,
Right.
so many strollers and wagons.
I'm the type that like nothing's ever perfect. So I'm like, ooh, like things change. And, like there's new features.
Yeah.
But I'm always like, you do not need to spend money. You do not need all these things. It's wasteful to like always be buying new products. So I'm like, I do try not to. But yeah, I feel like so right now all the strollers that I talked about, like I have them all still. And I remember like when I first had my daughter, somebody was saying to my husband, like, oh yeah, you'll have so many strollers. You'll have a stroller for like all these different occasions. And we're both like, no, like that's ridiculous. Like, why would you have multiple strollers? And apparently we became those people.
Yeah.
So I'm getting rid of the even flow soon though, because we don't really use it anymore. Like I'm just never going for that one. We always have the menu in the car. And then if we're going on like bigger walks and stuff, I get the wagon. Or if we're going for a weekend, that kind of stuff, it's the wagon. So just
What about you?
Curious.
I want the bob double stroller.
Oh yeah.
Because like I don't like the way, like I don't like the double stroller I have now.
Mm.
Now that I'm about to be on mat leave, we'll have a lot more time for walks.
Yeah.
And my kid, like he can walk 5 kilometers, no problem.
Yeah.
But if he has the option, or if there is a stroller around, he wants to sit in it. So like I do. He's not going to be allowed to sit on the baby.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Like pushing a stroller and carrying a baby is not a fun time either. So
No.
I would rather just have a double stroller that has a seat for him.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just loved your bob so much that
Yeah.
so many pros to it.
And the double you said is
It's
like
a
side. Yeah,
which I
that's cool.
The only negative I can
didn't
think
think
about
I
that is like the
wanted.
width going
Yeah.
in and out of
Mhm.
places. So I don't know how wide the bob is.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that either, but like most places I go, it would be fine. And
Mhm.
like the one place I can think that we go on a regular basis that would be an issue is the pet store.
Yeah,
And I would probably just put the new baby in the carrier
yeah,
to go to the pet store because it's not going to be very long. And we're not
Yeah.
like walking a whole distance.
And
Yeah,
it's close
it's
to you
just
guys.
a small-
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But I mean, we go to pet stores all over the city, but they all have single doors.
Yeah.
But like
fair.
any grocery store or anything, it's always double doors or sliding doors. or-
yeah. PetSmart has the sliding doors. You do that one.
Oh, we don't go to PetSmart. We go to the exotic animal pet stores
Yeah,
or the one with the bird
the one with the bird.
because the bird talks to you.
Nice.
I love it.
Yeah.
That actually reminded me of the one that I forgot to talk about that I don't have but I've been looking at is the Thule chariots,
Oh, yeah.
which I've always loved. And I am surprised. I think I said before, like I was surprised that that's not something that you were wanting. But you said you had,
I have a like bike chariot. I've never used
but
it.
it's only, you said it only is for bike. It's not
Yeah.
one that has the wheels.
Yeah, I got it for free, and I've never used it.
And
it
it
can
didn't
fit
have-
2 kids.
And it doesn't have storage, does it?
No. And it doesn't have, like, I know the Thule chariot has like an infant sling,
Yeah.
so you can put an infant in this, whereas like this one that I have, like, you have to be able to sit up on your own. So,
Right. Yeah. That's one, the chariot, like the Thule ones are ones that I keep looking at too, because I'm like I like that you can get the ski attachments.
Yeah.
And you can do like the stroller, like 4 wheels, or the jogging on there, or bike. You can get all those different attachments. It's expensive to be adding them all up.
Yeah,
for
that's what I don't like. I'm like,
sure.
cool idea and concept, but like, you have to buy all these different attachments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, the chariot itself is already expensive.
When I'd seen, like when I'm doing research online, trying to like decide on things, which ones I want, I do see a lot of people saying that like they've gone through like a bunch of different types and they end up with a Thule and they're like, we just wish we would have gotten this right from the beginning
Really?
because it like is so versatile.
Yeah.
Then you wouldn't have had to buy all these different strollers and like it lasts long. Like you'd be getting you through 1 and 2 kids. Like a lot of people would get the doubles, I guess, even if they only have one because they use the second one for storage or something
Yeah.
like that. So yeah.
So I know, like, you can gate check a stroller. You can't gate check a wagon.
Yeah.
Can you gate check the chariot?
I think you could
Does it count as a
Personally,
stroller?
That's a good
because
question.
it wouldn't be considered a wagon.
Yeah.
And if you have it in stroller mode, then it would just look like a double stroller.
Does it collapse like a stroller?
I think it's not as easy because you have to like kind of like unstrap a couple things, but it does just fold flat.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Like the model that I was looking at, like I think some of the models don't fold like as nicely. So you'd have to be getting the one that is like more of like this stroller style
Yeah.
or that has like the 4 wheels like a stroller, but because I think it's the 3 that I know. There's the light, the cross, and the pro. And I think it's the cross and the pro that you can do the 4 stroller wheels on it. There's a good comparison online that just like the document shows them as
Yeah.
well as like lots of videos and stuff. I watch
Do you just
them.
like
I just
sit
watch.
and like sit and watch like different videos on different strollers?
Sometimes I'm like, I want something different. I'm like, just start watching videos. Yes, I do.
Those long nights breastfeeding.
Yes. Middle of the night. almost ordering new strollers. I love like watching like people like actually show all the features on them. I think that's a cool thing because when you look at a product,
It's
It's
hard
like-
to
Yeah,
tell.
you don't
especially
know.
a stroller. Like people can't even figure out how to fold them up if like they don't know how it works.
I've seen
Well-
people struggle so hard, like
Oh
like
yeah.
a dad out with no offense to dads, but like when they're not used to using the stroller and
Yeah.
they're like trying to fold it and they're just like, I saw a guy literally like get so mad. He was just like breaking the stroller
my
and then just like
God.
throwing it in the back of the vehicle and you're like, that
Wow.
mom's gonna be mad.
Right?
For a long time, I couldn't figure out how to like unfold my even flow
Yeah, you were the
stroller. So I would just like grab the handle and fling it open with one hand. And like eventually it like bent the one bar where like the thing attached. And I was like, oh,
Oh,
I just gotta pull this little thing and it pops open.
so funny.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
So then it was slightly lopsided, but it's still, even when it was lopsided, it still was easier to push than my double stroller.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had to help people at the airport a few times. It's like they'll take your stroller and like bring it, like, because we've had to get on right on the tarmac a couple times, so you can bring the stroller right up to the steps, up to the plane, and then they'll take it. And I'm watching them like try and figure it out. And I'm like, okay, this is how you do it. Please don't break this.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's funny.
videos are a good idea.
And there's a lot that like they make the video like 10 seconds. So it's not like you're having to watch this whole like product demo on like
Yeah.
how to do learning about the stroller just to find the claps. Like
That's my problem. I'm like, I don't have time to wait for this video. I'm over it. Get out of here. I'll figure it out by myself. Little impatient.
Is that the only one that you have on your wish list?
Yeah. I still think I want a 4-seat wagon as well, because then I could have my kid, a day home kid, and a bucket seat for new baby.
Yeah.
We'll see. See what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Cool. Well, if anyone has any strollers that they love or hate,
If you have a double stroller you really love,
yeah,
let me know.
let us know.
'Cause I'm on the hunt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I hope this was helpful for anyone looking for a stroller.
Yes. And even if you're not a jogger,
Yeah.
but you like to go for walks,
Joggers are great.
Like not just on paths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mud, snow.
Yeah.
yeah.
Joggers, I think, are a really good option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Listener question?
I was just pulling that up. Alrighty. So, listener question for today is what is on your spring bucket list?
Well, I know this is a tricky one for you, Jess, but I want to hear if you have any
Yeah,
bucket
well,
list adventures.
I have like 6 weeks until I start mat leave.
Yeah.
So my goal is to do 5 hikes before this baby comes.
Like,
From the time I start mat leave until
and do you mean just
From
like
now until you start mat leave?
no,
Or
from
okay,
like
wait, I'm
the-
like, wait.
from the time I start mat leave until baby comes,
Okay. Right.
which gives me like 2 months to do 5 hikes.
Yeah.
Nice.
And are these like just something in the forest with elevation? Do you have like
Yes, it has to be. I don't consider a paved path to be a hike.
yeah.
So as long as
It
it's on
has
dirt.
to be on dirt, uphill.
Okay, this is why
But
I
you don't
asked
have any
the
like
question.
length requirements.
No, because like it took us 3 hours to do 5 kilometers today, and I was like in pain by the end of it. But on one of those, I would like to go find orchids.
Yeah, I'm in for that one.
Yeah, it's my biggest goal.
Nice.
Try to do daily walks.
Yeah. Cool. I really want to get to ideally both, but I'm going to say either Dinosaur Park or Riding on Stone in the spring because like I've been so many times to both, but only with my son as a baby and like before him. And I think he's at the perfect age right now where it'll be like so cool to him to like hike around in the Badlands and the Hoodoos and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I cannot handle the heat, so it's got to be in the spring.
Yeah.
Summer's
That's
just
a good
way too
point because
hot.
we've been talking about doing Drumheller this summer because my kid is like really into dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good point. It's really hot there.
Yeah. And like the reason I say that is, I mean, I always try and do that because it's so hot and I can't handle the heat. But we did go to Drumheller in July, not this summer, but the last one. And it was so like unbearably hot. And we camped too, so there was no escape. Like it was
No,
hot.
just trapped
all
there.
Yeah,
through
there's
the
like no
night.
trees. It's just bare.
Yeah. And it was still super fun, but I was just so tired the whole time because it was too hot. And my poor dog really suffered too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's my main thing for the spring. And then just try and get out riding my dirt bike as much as I can too before it gets too hot also.
Yeah. Fair.
What about you, Pam?
I'm trying to think of things and I'm not really coming up with like really great outdoor ones, except for that I want to start a garden and
Oh.
do like, start some indoor seeds, like and do a veggie garden again. Like I feel like I've been saying it for years. I used to,
Yeah, same.
but then just haven't been able to do that since kids pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the year before kids actually that I stopped doing it. It's been a bit.
Yeah.
So I want to do that. And I want to go to the butterfly house. I don't remember when they open though.
I don't remember either right now.
Like, I don't know if it's in the spring or
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is.
Is it?
Yeah, because I've been asked for the last 4 months if we can go to the butterfly house at least once a week. I'm like, it's not open.
Yeah.
It's not open in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I definitely know it's closed right now, but I'm like, I'm not sure when it opens. So
My kid loves going to the greenhouse.
Yeah.
Goats, butterflies.
I didn't even know about those goats, and we went there the one day. I think Aurora found them. Like we were just wandering around, and she's like, "Goats!" I'm like, "What?"
Oh, yeah. Their names are Bert and Ernie.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Yeah, we ended up spending like probably 2 or more hours with the goats when we went. So highly recommend.
How does he not just ask you to go like every day? It's so close to you.
He's so obsessed with biking. That's
Oh.
like his number one thing.
See,
So,
like I get asked to go to the pet store like daily.
yeah,
'Cause he just wants to see animals.
Yeah.
all the time.
yeah.
That's
Us,
so
it's
cool.
either swimming or the track.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, ours, it's always just park. Just want to go to the park.
See, and like I try to take my kid to the park, and then it's like, let's go to the river. Let's go on a walk. I'm like,
Yeah,
you don't even like the playground, do you?
right? It's like the gateway to the
Yeah.
adventure.
Sometimes I just want to sit on this bench and watch you climb all over this playground.
Right?
That'd be too easy.
Yeah, no, can't do that.
No,
Any other ones?
I don't think
No,
so.
Not really.
I'm really excited for the new baby to join our adventure crew, though.
I'm really excited for this baby to come earthside.
Yeah.
No longer be in my belly.
Fair.
Yeah. Not for a little bit, though.
Yeah, yeah. Just
Stay in
wait
there for
till
a
you're
bit,
ready.
but-
10 more weeks and then I'm ready. Like, you can come anytime after that.
Well,
Thanks so much for listening.
Yeah, thanks.
bye.
Bye. Find us on Instagram and TikTok at Outdoor Mama Podcast and leave us a review wherever you're listening.
The